Toastmasters and friends, welcome to our meeting today. We're glad you're all here with us. We have a one speaker today. A new member is going to give an icebreaker speech, so we're excited about that. But first, does anyone have a lesson or thought of the day? We didn't really talk about that before. If not, I have to tell my favorite thing. It's not really a thing. I like to talk about what we do for Thanksgiving. We always have this one tradition where we watch this, one of my favorite movies. It's a cult classic called Silence of the Yams. Clarice of the Lamb Stop Screaming. Yes, it's a joke. Okay, I know, I've told it before in Toastmasters, but there's new people here, so I have to say it.
I have a thought.
You have a thought? Okay, Lorinda.
I want all of you to know that someone who really loves you sees what a mess you are, how moody you can get, how hard you are to handle, but still wants to be in your life.
Very good. Thank you very much. Next, I will have the general evaluator come up and talk about her role and the roles of her team.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. I'm Kathy, and I will be your general evaluator for today. Basically, I observe the meeting and make my little notes on my report about different things which I will talk about at the end. And as part of the evaluation role, I have a team, which would be a timer and a grammarian. And Julie today will be the timer, and the grammarian will be Lena. And at the end, they will also do their reports. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kathy. Next, we will have, let me make sure there's room up here. This thing is in the way.
Okay.
Lisa, forgive me if I mispronounce your name, Lopiccolo?
Lopiccolo.
Lopiccolo. Okay, Lopiccolo, there it is, okay.
Everybody mispronounces it, that's okay.
Lisa's been with us less than a month, about
3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Yeah,
All
3
right.
weeks.
So excited. And you've been to Toastmasters meetings before, right? In other places?
Right.
So we're happy to have you here, and you are supporting, you're in the Deal Advisory Group, supporting the Deal Advisory Group.
Right.
So, Lisa, come on up.
Okay. Well, when I opened my email this morning and I saw a request for speeches, I thought, well, I might as well do an icebreaker speech. And I didn't have a title, I just was asked, so my speech is Getting to Know Me. A little bit about how I got here. I have an extensive medical background in the medical field. I've worked at University of Chicago, I've worked at Northwestern, I've worked at our local community hospital for 20 years, so I have a very strong medical background. And prior to coming here, I had left University of Chicago, and I was at a company that actually recruited me when I was at University of Chicago, and they wanted me to come and join their research group. So I was in the research group, and I supported 4 VPs in the research group. And it was a really great job. I loved it. I was there. I left the University of Chicago thinking that I was going to retire from there, and I left, and I was at the other position for 6 months, and they told me that they were going through a buyout, and my job was going to be eliminated. So 6 months into the job, I was told that I had 6 weeks, and I was going to be eliminated, and they were going to give me a 2-week severance. So this was in August of this year, and so then I was faced with not knowing what I was going to do. Was I going to go back to University of Chicago? I really wasn't sure. I have a friend that works here. I don't know if you know her. Her name's Dawn Miller, and I've only known Dawn probably for about, I'd say a year and a half, and we had talked maybe we had gotten together 3 or 4 times. And the last time I had talked to her, I said I had lost my job. And she said, well, what do you do? And I said, I am an executive assistant. I've supported VPs, doctors, whatever. And I said, I don't know really what I'm going to do. I said, I'm in this position. I'm not, in my 30s anymore. The older you are, the harder it is to get a job. She says, well, shoot me a resume. And so I did. And so a little while later, I got a call from the recruiter here and asked me to come in for an interview, which I did. So I interviewed for the position, and I actually had 2 interviews. I had one with, actually, you were one of the persons I interviewed with, and with Rick. And then I interviewed with only one partner. And then in the process of all of that, I was also interviewing at other places. And I interviewed at Northwestern Memorial, and I actually was also offered a position there in the liver transplant department, supporting 3 liver transplant surgeons. So I had 2 offers, one in a field that I was never in here. This is totally unfamiliar territory for me. And then the other one at Northwestern. So I kind of weighed my options, and I was really struggling because it was a great opportunity at Northwestern. But I thought of stability. I thought, the older you get, the more your priorities change and your focus changes. And my goals now are very much different than my goals were a long time ago. Now it's the retirement, looking for stability. And I kind of weighed my options and decided to come here. And I've been here 3 weeks, and it's been very fulfilling for me. The people that I have met are very nice. It's kind of funny because I support 3 partners, and they're all women. And one of the partners that I had met with last week, she said to me, how did you draw the short straw? You've got 3 women. And I said, I'm really not sure. I said, but I have supported doctors, and believe me, that's just how it is. One of the stories I always share with one of my doctors that I had supported at my community